Welcome to Beginner's Guide. Today we are going to learn how to create these social media icons using HTML and CSS. So before we begin, don't forget to subscribe the channel and like this video. Now let's get started. I have a folder in my desktop named called social media, and there is two files inside. I'm going to open this folder using my text editor. For this example, I'm using Visual Studio Code text editor. Here there is two files, index.html and style.css. Actually the style.css is empty. When I open the index.html, there is nothing much. So this is a basic structure of a HTML document. Now let me go to my actual design. So as you can see them here, there is 5 social media icons in this actual design. So in order to use these social media icons into my HTML document, what I'm going to do, I'm going to my Google, I'm going to type font awesome, and I'm going to the first link. In case if you don't know how to use this font awesome, I have a tutorial for the same. Kindly watch that tutorial first before you start learning this tutorial. So here I'm going to my account, I'm clicking this font awesome CDN, scroll down a bit, there is a CDN link for the font awesome. I'm going to copy this one. Let me go to my HTML document. Let me paste the link here. That's all. Now what is next? I need to link this style.css into my HTML. In order to do that, let me type link, then select this CSS. Now I have managed to link the style.css file with my index.html. Now what I'm going to do, in the body section, I'm going to create the div with a class name called container. Inside this div section, I'm going to use those social media icons. So in order to get the social media icons, after pasting this CDN for the font awesome, go to the font awesome website again, go there up, here in the search icon, type the icon that you want. Let me say I want the icon for the Twitter. Type Twitter, then hit enter. So this is the icon for the Twitter. Let me select the first one, double click there. So here, go and copy this link. Just click there so that the code will be copied. Come to your HTML document. Let me create the anchor tag. I'm going to use 5 social media icons. So I'm going to create the anchor tag 5 times. Here I'm going to use the hash because I don't want them to be going to the next page. So in this first anchor tag, I'm going to paste the thing that I copied from the font awesome. So this is for the Twitter. The next icon that I want to use them is, let me just paste them everywhere here. So the first one is Twitter. What is the next icon? The next icon is WhatsApp. So type WhatsApp there so that it can give you the icon for the WhatsApp. The next one is Instagram. So here I'm going to use the icon for the LinkedIn. Here I'm going to use the icon for the Facebook. Let me save and open with my browser. Here we go. There are icons here, but unfortunately there is no icon for the LinkedIn. So what is the issue? Maybe I misspelled the word. Maybe here LinkedIn. Let me type LinkedIn. Let me save and refresh. Now I have got the icon for all the social medias. Now what I'm going to do, I need to style this one. So in order to do that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to my style.css. I'm going to target my body tag. Here I'm going to set the background color. So background color that I want to use them is, this is a color code that I want to use as a background color. Initially I want to remove the margins and padding. So I'm going to set the margin equal to 0 and the padding is also gonna be 0. So let me save, then refresh my browser. If you can notice, the initial margin and padding has been removed, as well as the background color is also different from the way that we have seen before. So what is next? These icons are supposed to be displaying in the center of this page together with this box, isn't it? So in order to do that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to target this class name called container. Let me copy this one. I'm going to target the container class. So if you want to target the class, you have to put the dot in front, then the name of the class. Then I want them to be displayed as a flex. Then I want to set the position. The position I want them to be in absolute. Then from the left is going to be 50%. From the top is gonna be 50% again. I want to transform this one. I'm going to use the property of translate. From the x-axis is going to be 50%. From the y-axis is going to be negative 50%. So what it does actually, it will help us to display the things towards the center of the web page. Let me save and refresh so that we can see. As you can see, the things are displaying in the center of this web page. So what is next? I want these things to be displayed within the box like this. So in order to do that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the property name called box shadow. So I want to set the left side of the box is going to be -8. Top of the box is also going to be -8 pixel. Then the shadow is gonna be 16 pixel. The color of the shadow is gonna be maybe 255. So this is a shadow color. Then the right side of the box is gonna be 8 pixel. Let me just copy and paste. So here instead of -8 is going to be +8. +8 is for the right side of the box. This +8 is gonna be the bottom of the box. This is a blur value and this is a color. Let me save. Then maybe okay. Let me set another property name called maybe the border radius. Let me say maybe 12 pixel. Let me set the height of the container is going to be 180 pixel. Maybe width of the container again is going to be maybe 90 VW. Viewport width. Let me save and refresh so that you will see the difference. Now I am sure that you can able to see the box in the middle of the page with the shadows. Left side there is a shadow, right side there is a shadow, top and bottom there is a shadow, just because of the box shadow property. Now what is next? I want these things to be displayed towards the center of the page. So in order to do that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to set the property name called justify content, going to be space around. Let me save and refresh my browser. As you can see them here now, there is a space between each icon. Now what is next? Maybe I want these things to be displayed in the center of the box. So here I'm going to set the property as align items. Let me say center. Let me save and refresh. Now it's aligned in the center of the web page. Let me increase the font size of these icons. In order to do that, I'm going to say maybe font size 40 pixel. Let me save and refresh my browser. Okay, here we go. Now we can able to see the icons clearly. Again, if you notice one thing on the actual design, there is a circle here on every icons. In order to bring those things, what I'm going to do, I'm going to target this anchor tag. So I'm going to target that anchor tag. Here I'm going to say I want them to be displayed flex, and I want to justify the content towards the center. Then I'm going to set the width. Let's say width is 80 pixel. I'm going to set the height. Height is also going to be 80 pixel. Then I just want to use the same box shadow. Let me copy paste them here. Let me save and refresh. There is a box here for every icon, but in the actual document, if you can notice one thing, each icon has got a rounded corner. So in order to bring this rounded corner, what you need to do, you just have to set the border radius. Let me say border radius to 50% is going to give us the rounded corner. Let me save and refresh my browser. As you can see them here, there is a rounded corner here. Now I want these things to be displayed in the center of the page, and then I want to remove this underlined thing on every icon. In order to do that, here I'm going to say maybe text decoration. I want them to be none, so that it will remove that underlined thing. Let me save, fresh. So that thing is been removed. Now I want these things to be displayed in the center of this rounded corner. So in order to do that, what I'm going to do, again I'm going to say align items, going to be center. Let me save, refresh the browser. If you can notice, now the icons are in the center of this rounded corner. Now what is next? Each icon has got the different colors, isn't it so? In order to bring that color, what you need to do, I'm going to my HTML document. Here, this is my Twitter, this is the name of the class, isn't it so? Let me just copy this one, that is the name of the class. So come in here, put dot in front, paste the Twitter. So what is the Twitter color? If you don't know the color of the Twitter icon, what you can do, you can go to the Google, maybe type there. In the Google, maybe you can type color code for the social media icon. Hit enter. For the Facebook, this is a color code. Twitter, this is a color code. Google Plus, this is a color code. For example, now I need the color code for the Twitter. Let me just copy this one. Come there, just type color, then paste that color here. Let me save and refresh, so that you will see the changes here. You see the color of this social media icon is being changed. So for the WhatsApp, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. You can do the same. So what I'm going to do, you can just go to the Google to find the color for those social media icons. So for example, the next one is a WhatsApp. So here I'm going to use, don't forget to put the dot in front because this is a class name. Here I'm going to use the color. This is a color code for the WhatsApp. Now I have managed to type the color code for all the social media icons. If you are not sure about the color code, you can still get them from the online. Right, let me save, then refresh my browser. As you can see them here, the color of these icons have changed now. Now what is next? Every time when I hover on these icons, I'm sure that you can see the shadow is moving towards the inside of that icon. So in order to do that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to target that anchor tag. Every time when I hover on that one, what is supposed to be done? That box shadow is been moving towards the inside of that box. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to copy this one and I'm going to paste them here. Here I'm going to use the property name called insert. So what is the use of this insert? The shadow will move towards the inside of that box. Let me save and refresh my browser so that you will see the difference. When I hover, you can see the shadow is moving towards the inside. So this is about the tutorial, guys. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe the channel. Thank you.